Hey guys, it's Shelby back with another YouTube video, and today, sadly, I am going to be talking about how it is to be an Army and a Marine sister, and I'm just letting you know, it's not really good. Anyway, I've gone through my whole life with one brother, and that is my brother Cody. I don't know if he watches my YouTube channel or not. I mean, he knows I have one. I don't know if he watches it or not. But I've gone through my whole life with just him as my brother. It's just been me and him. And he's gone back and forth between mom and dad. So like me and my mom, we've had to share him. And it's been really hard because he hasn't been there exactly for my whole life. Because I only get to see him maybe for 2 weeks. And then we gotta wait another 4 to 6 months. And that was just before he became a Marine. What it's like with him being a Marine now is a little bit harder because we're gonna have to understand that when he gets deployed, we're not gonna get to see him for a lot longer. And it's gonna be a lot harder for me because I'm not used to being away from him longer than at least 4 months. That's like the longest I've been away, or he's been away from me. That's probably the longest I can stand it. But we have to understand that when he gets deployed, that we're not going to get to see him for at least 6 months. I'm not sure. I remember something when we went to go visit him. I think it was when he was graduating boot camp. I can't remember, but there was this slideshow thing, and I think it said when you get to your permanent duty station, it's there for 3 years, and I can't remember. I think that's what it was, but I'm not sure. Anyway, he hasn't been deployed yet, and we're not going to get to know when he's going to be deployed because I'm not sure if you're allowed to tell the families when you're going to be deployed. I'm not sure. I know that obviously Army can't, which I will get into that I'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, so it's gonna be a lot harder doing that and being away from him, and I just don't think I can handle that at all because he's my big brother and I love him, and there's no one else for me because I'm just telling you right now, where I live, people suck. Okay, there's too many haters out there, and you get judged a lot, and it's really hard when you get judged because then you just feel like you're not going to be something that you want to be, and it's not really your fault, it's the people's fault who makes you feel like that. But anyway, I'm just saying, I don't like being out here, and it's so much better when my brother comes home. There's a big joy. But it's just really hard because I don't know the next time I'm going to get to see him. The last time I saw Cody was maybe 2 months ago, maybe 3. I'm not sure. But it's just hard. Okay, now, like I said, I grew up my whole life with one brother, and that was Cody. Recently, I have found out that I have another brother. brother from my dad's side. I also grew up without a dad, so I am not used to a man of the house being around at all. I am not used to it, and yeah, I'm not used to having a guy around the house besides my brother. Okay, I've grown up without a dad. I don't know my dad. He obviously doesn't care about me, or else he would have been in my life, but I've grown up without him. Sorry about I heard car door shut. Anyway, so I've grown up without him, and Cody has been the only really man in my life, and so I'm not used to any other guys. Okay, well, recently I found out that I have a brother from my dad's side, and for a minute we didn't really believe that it was him because my mom found him and he has the same last name as my dad, or he looks like my dad, I guess. But my mom found him, and she started talking, and she asked him what his dad's name was, like what his full name was, what he knew about him. And certainly it was my dad. But he's actually gotten to hang out with my dad. Like, he has gone to see my dad for maybe like 2 years of his life, 3 years, not sure. Anyway, his name is David, and he's in the army. Okay, now I haven't met David yet, but me and him have gotten in contact, and we are talking now. But it's kind of hard to have that connection with him because I don't really know him. But we have been talking for at least about 2 months now. 2.5 months now, I think. And it's getting really good to know him. And, you know, I'm getting used to having another brother. Because, like I said, I'm used to only having one. Me and David are planning on meeting up before he goes overseas. But I do not know when that's going to happen. And I don't know when he's going to get deployed. I asked him when he was going to be deployed, but he's not allowed to tell me. So it's going to be really hard making a schedule for me and him to go and meet each other. So it's just it's just really hard being a Marine sister and an Army sister, because then it's all like, you know, you're stuck with just your parents. And I mean, I love my mom to death, and I don't care if I'm being stuck alone with her, but it's just hard because you never know what could happen if something happens to them when they're out doing what they do. Now, my brother helps with Amtrak, I think that's what they were called. I can't remember, but I think they go into the water and they shoot from there. I'm not sure. Don't have all the details on it, but you know, you just don't know what's gonna happen. And I mean, I just don't want him going out into war, or if anything like that starts. I don't want it. I don't want him fighting anyone. And you know, that has put so much weight on my shoulders. By having one brother who's going out and probably going to be doing that soon. And now it puts a lot more weight on my shoulders now that I have another brother who is going out into the army and basically doing the same thing. So now there's twice the pressure on my shoulders because now I'm worried for both of them. I love Cody so much, and I know that I'm going to grow to love David, but I can't say I love him, at least just not yet, because I don't fully know him, and I need to meet with him a couple of times, and it's just really hard being in a family like that. Anyway, that was today's video, and you know, I just hope you guys have a really good day. Okay, well, see y'all probably next week. I'm starting to get into doing more. It's just, you know, I have a creative mind, but sometimes I'm just too lazy to use it to make videos. Anyway, I will see you guys probably next week, okay? Have a sweet night, and I love you guys. Bye.